What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Gonna be catching you guys up on the weekly news. A lot going on in the sports world this weekend. Huge fight coming up with Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder.
That's right.
Big fight coming up. A lot going on in the baseball world. You Houston Astros fan, I don't know how you guys hold yourselves together, man.
Get out.
Just disrespectful. Straight disrespectful. But guys, got a lot to get you guys cut up on. Be sure to check out the video, like, subscribe if you like this type of content. We'll see you guys in a minute. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Lawrence, a.k.a. Law, and this is The Catch, a weekly podcast that we drop for you guys to catch you guys up on all the weekly news and everything going on in the sports world. This is my main man, Tanner. We get together, like I said, every week, seems like. I wish it was more often,
Me
but,
too, buddy.
you know, we're
Me
busy.
too.
You're a dad now.
We're
I'm about to get married. How old are you now, old man?
24.
24? That's not too bad.
Not too bad.
No.
About 28,
I'm
29.
over the hill. Oh, curse words. You want to fight, bro?
Nah, that's all right. That's all right.
But anyways, guys, definitely wish we could get together more.
Yeah.
I enjoy doing this type of stuff,
Me too.
man.
I love it.
It's good. It's Thirsty Thursdays.
Ooh.
What's in the cup? They'll never know.
Sweet tea.
Sweet tea.
Sweet
Sorry,
tea.
Mom. Sweet tea, though, for sure. But nonetheless, man, how was your week? Not too bad?
Not too bad. It's
Yeah.
my Friday.
Yeah. So
Friday
all my
weekend.
fault, guys. This is the reason why we didn't get together earlier this week. It's all me. I'm getting freaking married.
We tried
Monday?
Monday,
We tried Tuesday.
Tuesday.
We tried Sunday was the
We tried
first day.
Sunday.
Tried
yeah.
Sunday.
So
You know,
finally made it work.
and then at the end of it, on the third day, I was kind of like, man, I just need to be honest. Like, I'm not going to be ready till Thursday.
Yeah.
So here we are, ready to rock.
Yeah, ready to roll.
Got a lot to get to. Let's go
Lot.
ahead and jump into it, man.
A
So,
lot.
like I said earlier, guys, starting off with the weekly news, Houston Astros, man, all over the headlines right now.
I didn't think they could make themselves look worse, and they look 100 times worse.
Right?
Every time they get in front of that camera and talk, it's just worse.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter who it is.
No, it's
It
all
doesn't
of
matter.
them.
You think Jose Altuve would go out there and try to kind of that's who I respect a lot, especially
the
that
leader.
Oh yeah,
And
the
he's-
leader, the guy that kind of like came from the small pueblo town and
And he's a joke.
oh my
Unfinished
goodness.
tattoo.
Oh my goodness,
Really?
bro. Big time. A lot of things. Here's my thing is I think it goes a whole lot deeper. Like, I don't want to sound like crazy biased. You know, we are from Texas. I'm more of a Rangers fan than a Houston fan. But in that World Series, I'm rooting for the Astros. You know?
No, not me, pal.
No?
You big Yankees guy here. They beat us.
Oh, come on, man.
So-
Come on. But ultimately, you just see the type of talent that they have, and it's hard to believe because, hey, you probably
didn't
could have
need to
been
cheat.
there. You could have been there regardless.
Yeah, they didn't need to cheat.
You know, so big mess. If you don't know what's going on, Google it. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's about 1,000 articles out there talking about the Houston Astros and the sign stealing scandal. Basically, what they were doing was using high-tech cameras, television systems, possibly buzzers on the batters when they would step into the batter's box. And basically what they were doing is in a split second, they were able to read hand signals as far as what pitch was coming. So if you see a guy jack a homer 425 feet, you're like, damn, man,
Wow.
how do they do that?
But if you know it's coming,
Well, if you know it's coming,
wow. Like,
yeah. My thing is a part of me is like, well, you still got to hit a 97-mile-an-hour
Right.
fastball. But these guys are trained. I mean,
yeah,
you
I mean,
can't,
if you know, that's all they work on. If you know it's coming, you're going to start your swing early and you're going to hit a bomb.
Right. So, like I said, I think it goes a whole lot deeper, man. But like you said, it seems like when the Astros come out and say anything, they don't do themselves.
gets worse.
Yeah, it just
Like-
digs the hole a little bit deeper.
I think all we wanted them to say, as a Yankee fan, all we want them to say is, hey, we cheated. We know we effed up.
Right.
And we won't do it again.
Right.
We will be better.
Yeah.
And they won't say it.
No, I totally agree. And that's the thing is, you know, people are bashing them and people are bashing them. My thing is they still have a good team.
Oh, yeah.
So they could still have more to prove. Now, obviously, they're coming into this now with a chip on their shoulder because they're like, oh, you think we couldn't have done it with no
Right.
cheating?
We
without
can win.
cheating.
We can win away games.
Exactly.
You know?
No, exactly. So, man, crazy. So,
I
did
think-
you hear what the commissioner came out and said?
Which part? 'Cause
So he was
he's
talking
he's a
now, and I
buffoon.
don't know the exact. I might play it for you guys. I'll edit the video later and play it for you guys. But something along the lines of talking about the World Series trophy, which is called the Commissioner's Trophy.
called it a piece of metal. What an idiot! I don't think he'll be commissioner much longer.
No, I mean
know,
that's tough.
Yeah.
As a player, the MLB season is probably the longest season of all sports.
You don't want to work for a piece of metal.
Exactly.
You know, like,
exactly. Yeah. No, it was rough. What were you gonna say though? I cut you off.
You know, it's a big deal when Mike Trout speaks out on it.
Big deal.
Because the commissioner has bashed him
Right.
in the past for not being a more vocal leader like in other sports, and he's fed up with this.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
So, and that's how I knew, like,
Yep.
holy cow, this is a big deal.
It's a big
you got
deal.
Mike Trout talking about it.
Aaron Judge came out.
Aaron Judge looked not happy in that video.
Mustakis came out and said something.
Oh, who was the guy on the Braves?
Trevor Bauer.
Trevor Bauer. They deserved a beating.
Oh yeah. No, that was Markakis.
Nick Markakis.
Nick Markakis. Yes. But Trevor Bauer's come out and said a lot too. So pretty crazy, man. Pretty crazy. It's opened up a whole can of worms. Yeah. I didn't think that anything was handled correctly from the get-go. No. So to see, I'm not surprised to see where it's at right now.
I think they didn't handle the Apple Watch thing well.
No.
Which was at Boston.
Right.
I don't think they handled that well for not handling this well. Everybody probably cheats to an extent.
Right.
But it's not that.
Right.
You know it's coming.
Yes.
If you're on second and you're looking and you can somehow come across what that is,
right.
That's more power to you.
Right.
That's your brain.
Yeah.
This was AI. This was computers doing it, and that's just unacceptable to me, especially in baseball.
Yeah. No, I totally agree with you. And I don't want to get too far into this because this could take like the whole entire episode. And we try to keep these things, 45 minutes or an hour long or whatever. But if you don't know what we're talking about, Google I can't remember what year it was, but 2017 where Jose Altuve hits the home run off of Aroldis Chapman to send their team to the World Series. He comes trotting into home, and in that particular moment, he starts saying, "Don't rip off my jersey," basically. And he's maybe saying something else, but he's pointing at his jersey. He's saying, "Don't do this, don't do that."
And if I remember right, he went into the tunnel.
Yeah,
changed shirts before he did his interview.
Right. You mean to tell him, if it was me, I don't care if you take my pants off, my underwear off, my socks off. I really don't care.
Yeah.
I just sent my team to the World Series, and I just hit a home run off your Aroldis Chapman.
I just jacked a bomb off one of the best closers in the game.
I totally agree. No, for sure. And I remember watching the game and thinking, why would he run back into the locker room? Like, what is more important in there than that? And here we are. Yeah, here we are. Now we know. But like I said, guys, we won't get too far into that because that could take up the entire segment, and we don't want to do that. Ryan Newman has been released from the hospital. Thank goodness. On Monday, the Daytona 500 was postponed from Sunday because it got rained out. On Monday, they ended up racing. Yeah. Horrible crash coming on the last lap. On the last lap of the race, Ryan Newman was in first place. Ends up getting clipped. Another crazy video that you definitely got to Google because these cars are wrecking at 200 miles an hour.
It's a miracle that he's out of the hospital already walking.
Yep.
He flipped and got T-boned.
Right.
And just a miracle.
Yeah, absolutely. I remember, so on Monday, after I heard the news, I'm not a big follower of NASCAR, but I know
enough.
Yeah, I know enough about it. I know what the big races are and all that good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So whenever I heard that it happened, the first thing I thought about was Dale Earnhardt. Yeah. He passed away in a car accident, things like that. And then I saw the video of how bad it was, and I'm like, holy shit.
Oh, man. I follow Marty Smith on Twitter, and he's a real big NASCAR guy, and he was tweeting, and the way he made it sound was, that dude's not all right.
Yeah.
And I was instantly sad.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
no, for sure.
I don't even follow NASCAR. I don't know the guy.
Right.
And it was almost like a Kobe thing.
Oh, big time, right?
Like, yep. What else?
It brought that feeling back again.
Not again.
Yeah.
Like, we can't lose another athlete again.
Exactly. But Ryan Newman was released, totally healthy, posted a picture with his kids and all the good stuff. Didn't even look like burned up. Didn't even look burned. I thought at least he was going to be burned up.
I thought his face would have something in it.
No, smiling like no other. But definitely happy to see that. So happy for Ryan Newman. NFL came out just yesterday and announced some different style of what they wanted to make adjustments for the playoffs coming the 2020-2021 season. Right. Did you see that?
Yeah.
You saw that?
Yeah, the 7 teams, only one team per conference gets a bye. I like it.
Yeah.
Puts more emphasis on getting the 1 seed, which in turn games later in the year will be more competitive, and
Right.
I think that's what we all want.
Right.
Nobody wants to watch, week 17 when it's Dallas and Philly, for instance, when one of them has it locked up
Right.
and they put their, the practice squad out there. You don't want to watch that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's terrible television. So.
Exactly. So I like the fact of not only extending it, but shortening your preseason games, things like that, making the regular season a whole lot more of an important thing. You know, some of these guys, especially with load management starting to become a thing, which I'm glad it's just in basketball. I don't follow basketball that much, but I would definitely be pissed if Dak Prescott said, or I mean,
Kawhi sits out every other game.
I know. But like I'd definitely be pissed if Ezekiel Elliott came out and said, "Man, not this game. Next week I'll come in."
And
you know what I mean?
I don't think it'll ever happen in football. They're different athletes.
Yeah.
They're not playing 82 games.
Sure.
16, that seems like a lot, but goes by like that. They're not going to – I don't think it'll ever happen.
Yeah,
in the
God,
NFL.
I hope not.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, but I like the structure of it, and I'll post a picture so you guys can kind of see what we're talking about. But just like you said, 7 playoff teams per conference instead of 6. First round playoff bye will go to the first seed instead of both the first and second seed. 17 regular season games instead of 16. 3 preseason games instead of 4. And 17, games will probably not come into effect.
Extra bye week.
Yeah,
correct?
right. Exactly.
I think the 17 games, I think what they're trying to set up is one team is going to play a neutral. I mean, they'll all get a neutral site game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I saw that.
Which will be good.
Yeah, definitely some wrinkles to kind of to get out there, but I like the idea of it. I think the game is kind of heading in the right direction. So I'm up for it. Yeah. I mean, whatever. That means that the Cowboys would have probably could have made the maybe.
They said it would have been the Rams.
It would have been the Rams. Oh, okay. So, we sucked that bad.
Yeah. We were worse than we were behind the Rams.
Okay,
so.
Fair enough. So we'll move on. All right, man. So we'll pick it up with just kind of some news just to kind of touch on. We don't have to get too far into it. Adrian Peterson officially sticking around in Washington. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing this. Because my big question with all this is, what are the Redskins planning on doing with Darius Geis? Definitely a guy that they got, drafted early, a guy that they got very aggressive on. Yeah. Went down, I believe, in preseason, his first season, came back off of an ACL tear. I don't know if he tore it again or exactly. Some more damage to the knee, but tough to see, man. Tough to see. I'm looking forward to seeing the Redskins this season, but one of the biggest things is they got a young core. Dwayne Haskins looks good. Terry McLaurin looks good. They just got rid of Jordan Reed, so that's definitely something to kind of keep an eye on.
He was injury plagued too. He'd been hurt probably the last 4 or 5 years.
Right.
Right. So.
Yeah, but Adrian Peterson sticking around for another year, so that's always good to see. Melvin Gordon come out and said the other day that Phillip Rivers may be going to the Colts. What are your initial impressions? And we'll get more into this here in just a little bit, but what are your initial thoughts on this?
I dig it. Mm-hmm. I dig it. Indianapolis is in win now mode.
Oh yeah.
I don't think Jacoby's going to get them quite as far as they want to go.
Right.
Solid defense. Very good.
Very good. Very
good
O-line.
A lot of playmakers on offense.
Yep.
One of the best O-lines in football.
Absolutely.
I think he could go sling the medicine ball around.
Oh, yeah.
For him.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I definitely think that this is a place that he'll be successful in. Frank Reich, more of a veteran head coach in the league.
Same playbook that they ran.
Very same style. Marlon Mack is a really good running back there. I don't think that they keep Eric Ebron there.
They've got a couple.
Yeah, Paris Campbell
big
looks
free
good.
Agents. Yeah, I think Devin Funchess, correct?
Yes, Devin Funchess is a free agent.
He's a free agent.
Right.
Eric Ebron's a free agent.
Right.
One of them's gone.
Right. Oh yeah. No, absolutely. But I definitely think it would be kind of a good fit. Like I said, we'll get into that more a little bit here later. But my initial thoughts is, I'm with it. I could definitely see that.
I'll take another year, Phillip.
Oh, yeah. No, absolutely. So we'll get on to a couple of guys named Greg. Greg Olsen signs with the Seahawks. But most importantly, Greg Robinson, offensive lineman for the Cleveland Browns.
The Cleveland Browns.
Caught on the border with only 157 pounds of Mary Jane.
15.7.
Mary Jane. Yeah.
15.7?
Yeah. That was 150.
157.
Yeah, 157 pounds. Crossing the border just casually.
Mexico marijuana.
Where you going today, sir? Oh, man, just going back home.
I'm just going home.
You got anything in the back? Just 157 pounds of weed in a bag. Probably not very well hidden.
No,
He was probably
unzipped.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. You don't smell it?
it's his natural air freshener.
No. Oh my
car,
goodness.
So
Oh my goodness. I saw that and I'm like,
it's got to be a typo,
bro,
right?
like it's illegal here. It's
What a
illegal here in
bozo.
most states.
Could have went to Colorado.
Yeah,
and got
exactly.
weed,
Just go take 2-week vacation, go spend it in Colorado, and do whatever you got to do.
Bozo,
I'm
man.
telling you, bro. I'm telling you. I saw that and I'm like, anyways.
It's a lot of vitamins,
yes.
man.
But that is Greg Robinson. If you don't know about that, definitely go look that up. You'll get your laugh for the day. That's pretty crazy. Again, Jordan Reed, tight end for the Redskins, released after 7 seasons. The Vikings, though, man, definitely some news broke these last couple of days. Everson Griffin voids his contract, becomes a free agent, and Stephon Diggs deleting the Minnesota Vikings from all social medias, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff. No longer friends.
with Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, and he's a playmaker, man. And he wants the ball.
He wants to be the one,
right?
And unfortunately, I think Thielen will be the one,
right?
And more if he wants to leave, more power to him,
right?
And he is a one. He can go anywhere else and be a one.
I agree.
So,
yeah,
but yeah, I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, no, for sure. And then the Everson Griffin news kind of came out, and I was a little surprised with that. He's more of a veteran type player. Veteran for the Vikings. You would think maybe he would want to kind of stick around, but ends up voiding the contract, will become a free agent, wants to test the market. In my opinion, I bet they gave him kind of more of an ultimatum, is here's how much we're going to give you, and he's thinking, no, man, I can definitely get more money somewhere else.
He's going to make somebody's D-line 100 times better.
Oh, yeah, no, totally agree. Totally agree. But, man, the whole Stephon Diggs, and I see where he's coming from. I mean, Adam Thielen is a great wide receiver, but it just seems like Kirk Cousins, that's all he's looking for is Adam Thielen. Yeah. You know what I mean? He never wants to take that chance with Stephon Diggs. He had Stephon Diggs several times in their playoff games against the 49ers. Yeah. One time he found him for a touchdown, never looked back his way again. Yeah, so it's definitely tough. Interesting to see kind of where he might end up here.
New England.
Easy, man. Easy.
If they want Tom Brady to stay there, that's the type of guy they're going to. Because they're not getting Hunter Henry from the Chargers. So? No way they're letting him go.
No, but they might get Austin Hooper. And we'll get into that in a little bit. So that is a perfect segue into our next segment. We're going to be talking about free agents on the offensive side of the ball. A lot going on this offseason. It seems like everything is kind of right around the corner. The combine is going to be last weekend of this month, and then we're talking about the draft, I believe, end of March. So we're right pretty much hitting now. We're pretty much hitting. It's like it seems like kind of when the combine goes, it's just a few weeks, and then bam, the draft is here, and then bam, training camp, preseason,
boom,
and then bam, we're back into the season. Thank God. But I want to start off with the guy that we were just talking about, Dak Prescott. I don't think that there's many options there. You and I were kind of talking about it before the show, but a little frustrated that we're not making any progress with anything. No. Doesn't seem like any other news besides not even close to contract agreements and things like that. Not even close. It just seems like that's all we keep on hearing. I'm a little bit frustrated with it all, but ultimately I think a deal will get done. What do you think?
I think ultimately they're gonna give him 38.
38.
He turned down 30, was it 35 or was it 33? He turned down one of them. I think he wants more than Russell Wilson, and they really don't have much of an option because Cooper Rush is not it.
Right.
And we're too low in the draft to get a quarterback.
Yeah.
So
oh man,
I think it's going to be 38, and I imagine they just tag Amari
Cooper. Yeah, no, I'm right there with you.
Byron walk.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. Next quarterback on my list, Phillip Rivers. I definitely got a few options that I would like to kind of see him at. We mentioned one earlier, and my number one, Indianapolis Colts. I think that would be awesome. I think it's just a perfect fit for him. My only pros and cons with Phillip Rivers is you get the history with him, and that's definitely your pro. Man, this guy's broke records. He's in the record book. He's a veteran guy, things like that. But his cons is coming downhill very, very quickly.
Those tons of interceptions.
Absolutely. And you can kind of just see it unraveling. It's like you watch him play, and it's like, what is he doing? You know what I mean? So, a situation where I think that the Indianapolis Colts would be a great fit. A couple of other teams that I kept in mind were the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, considering moving on from Jameis Winston. Maybe even the Chicago Bears. Maybe just bring him in. I mean, they've got Allen Robinson there, David Montgomery, Tariq Cohen. What do you think?
I'm done with the Bears.
You're done with the Bears. You're done with Mitch Trubisky.
I'm done with him.
Yeah.
They say Bear down.
Right.
They're going down.
Right. So. Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, for sure. And I mean, I just think it would be kind of a good fit, especially if you brought him in. You don't bring him in to kind of be a starter. You bring him in to allow Mitch Trubisky to give himself maybe 6 weeks to kind of get himself together. And then after that, maybe ride the bench, put yourself into a position where at least you've got a veteran quarterback, and then get ready to draft somebody in this coming up draft or whatever the case may be. So I think when I look at it from that standpoint, as far as maybe not a tanking team, but maybe a team that knows we're not it right now.
Maybe Cam Newton territory.
Yeah,
I mean that's maybe their number one choice.
You think they get more aggressive with somebody like Cam Newton?
So yeah, I think he's gonna be. If he's healthy,
right?
If he comes back healthy, I'd still take him over a lot of them.
Sure. So. Yeah. No, I could definitely see that. We'll keep it going here. Your man Blake Bortles signed up to be a free agent this year.
Yeah, he'll be a starter.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
In the XFL or?
Oh man, I wish.
Oh, dude,
that
that'd
jersey
be cool.
cheap.
That'd be pretty cool. You would buy that jersey too. Keep it rolling with somebody who is a lot better quarterback, maybe a little more handsome.
That's low.
Tom Brady.
Blake Bortles drives a Tesla, so
gotcha.
Come on.
Gotcha. Tom Brady. Crazy to be talking about this, but he's definitely a free agent this year. Definitely a free agent, testing the market right now from everything we're hearing right now.
I know where he's going.
Where's that?
You really want me to tell you?
Yeah.
The Chargers.
Oh man, it's like
signed, sealed, delivered. It's
type
like
thing.
almost too good to like. It's almost too good to be true.
Right.
Like, yeah, he may pull. It would be total Tom Brady move to just go back to New England.
Right.
Everybody in the world thinks Chargers or Raiders.
Oh yeah.
So, and I don't think it'll be the Raiders.
Man, I think the Chargers are a perfect fit for him. Got talent on the offensive side of the ball. If they can keep Hunter Henry, you're talking about having.
They've got a stud tight end.
Exactly, Hunter Henry.
They have a solid.
Did I say Kyle Allen? What the fuck?
No. You said no. You're good.
Okay.
They have a stud tight end.
Okay.
Solid number one receiver.
Oh, absolutely.
And Keenan Allen.
There you go.
Mike Williams.
Right.
I believe they still Tyrell Williams.
Yes, they do. No. Tyrell Williams is with the Raiders right now.
Yeah, what a joke.
Yeah.
Their receiving core is not bad.
Not bad.
Top 5 tight end, probably top 7.
Right, at least.
Top 5.
At least.
And then the defense is.
Yeah, if Tom Brady's talking about needing weapons,
if he wants a ring now,
right?
That's
the perfect team because their defense is still solid. They still got a lot of their talented young defensive backs and
Derwin.
Oh yeah,
maybe the best defensive.
They still got all of them on their
Bosa.
Rookie contracts. They're all healthy now.
Yeah.
Joey Bosa. They've got Melvin Ingram. There you go, Melvin Ingram.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it's solid. It's solid all the way around.
If it was me and I was him, that's where I'd go. If you want to win now,
right? That's the perfect spot. That's the perfect. Plus, it's L.A. You know,
brand new stadium.
Yeah, exactly. Moving on to a guy a little less talented, possibly Jameis Winston.
That's uncalled for.
Oh, I'm sorry, bro.
He had eye surgery.
Oh yeah, he's a whole lot better
Probably
now.
going for 50-6.
A whole lot better now. So. Yeah, no, for sure. But Jameis Winston scheduled to be a free agent this offseason. Some reports have come out that I've read that the Buccaneers still really aren't sure kind of what they want to do. I read one today saying they could offer him a 2-year contract. I read one yesterday that said there's no way they keep him around. What do you think?
I'd keep him around.
You'd keep him around?
Who are you going to go get?
Phillip Rivers.
You take Phillip Rivers over Jameis right now?
I mean, he did throw just a few
less
interceptions. He was blind.
Jameis Winston was blind.
Legally blind.
Legally blind.
Okay. I just think it'd be a perfect fit, man.
He thought he was in that cafeteria alone.
Oh, okay.
Like, he didn't know people were there.
Yeah, right.
And he thought the crab legs
were free.
Said, try one.
Oh.
Come on.
Gotcha.
Yeah, come on. Completely different guy.
No, exactly.
Chalk it all up to that.
Yeah. No. Yeah, right. Jameis Winston, though, coming off of either a season to remember or a season to forget, set, a really high touchdown rate, but also a very high interception rate.
5,000 yards.
Oh, yeah.
Blind.
Yeah.
I'm back on James.
Yeah, but who can see is Chris Godwin and Mike Evans.
Thank goodness.
Oh, yeah.
Thank goodness.
And so could the DBs.
That's
all the DBs that caught interceptions.
Right,
they're like, oh, okay, I see where you're throwing it. You're throwing it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, exactly. Moving on. We'll wrap it up with these two guys at the quarterback position. Go for it. Okay. Marcus Mariota, my top 3 picks for him. Possibly the Bears, possibly the Colts, possibly the Raiders. Who do you think?
Yeah.
Not bad.
First start in Las Vegas. Getting back on the West Coast. I don't think that's a terrible assumption.
No.
They're not horrible, but
right.
He's still in that division with Pat Mahomes and
right.
potentially Tom Brady.
Right.
Would you want to go play?
Yeah. Hey, don't sleep on Drew Lock either.
Oh, hold on.
Yep.
Yeah, that's Swag Daddy right there. 2.0.
Bro, I'm telling you.
I'm all in on Drew Lock. It's not Blake Bortles, but he's there.
Yeah, and Cortland Sutton out there for receiver for him.
Mile high. Can't breathe there.
Yep. Yeah. No, absolutely.
Von Miller.
Yep. Von Miller. Still holding it down over there. Ryan Tannehill, no doubt he's going back to the Titans. Yeah. He's scheduled to be a free agent this year.
The bank.
Yeah. No, absolutely. You had one more thing you wanted to touch on?
Got a segment for you.
Go for it.
I'm going to rattle off some free agents.
Okay.
I'm going to say their team they're on currently.
Let's get it.
I want to hear if they stay.
Okay.
And if they don't stay, I want one team where you think they'll go.
Okay.
Just quick. All right?
Quick.
Rattle them off.
Off the top. Okay, here we go.
Devin Funchess.
Does he stay in Indy? Yes, he does.
Okay. Kareem Hunt, Cleveland.
No, he does not. He ends up in Miami.
Okay. Demarcus Robinson, Kansas City.
Demarcus Robinson does not stay in Kansas City. He moves on to the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yes, sir. Nelson Aguilar.
Nelson Aguilar moves on. No, he is not staying in Philly. He moves on to the XFL.
Oh, God. Hunter Henry, LAC.
Hunter Henry. There's no way the Chargers let him go. There's no way the Chargers let him go.
Ooh, we got a good one here. Tyler Eifert, Cincinnati.
Ooh, Tyler Eifert. No, they don't keep him in Cincinnati, and he moves on to Carolina.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man, they better keep him around for Joe Burrow.
You think
Come
so?
on. Eric Ebron, Indianapolis.
Eric Ebron does not stay in Indianapolis, and he goes to...
I'll tell you where he's going.
The New England Patriots.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah. Okay, so Houston. Who do they keep? Carlos Hyde, Lamar Miller. They're both free agents.
They keep Carlos Hyde.
Okay, Miller's gone.
Miller's free. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't care where he goes.
Right.
Same situation in LAC. Do they keep Eckler, Gordon, or both of them?
Okay. I think they move on from Gordon, and this is like.
So where does
they keep Eckler?
Where does Gordon go?
Gordon goes to Tampa Bay.
Oh my God. I hope not.
Here we go.
Geronimo Allison, Green Bay.
Geronimo Allison stays in Green Bay.
Oh, yeah, you would think. Yeah. Chris Hogan, Carolina.
I think he stays in Carolina.
Joe Brady keeps him around, correct?
Yeah.
Last one, big name. A.J. Green,
Cincinnati. A.J. Green. Oh, my goodness. That's such a good question. A.J. Green does not stay in Cincinnati.
Where's he go?
And he goes to New England.
Really?
Yeah.
You think they get him and Ebron?
Oh, I think they get him dirt cheap too.
Both of them?
Yeah. If I'm just rattling off the not thinking about any numbers or cap or nothing like that, I think they get him dirt cheap. I think they get him at like a veteran discount. Plus, AJ Green hasn't been able to stay healthy.
That's recipe.
Oh, bro.
To get Tom back.
Oh, yeah.
Foxborough.
And then you're talking about still having Mohamed Sanu there.
Yeah, I'm out on that guy.
Hey, I mean,
don't be bringing up those Atlanta dudes anymore.
No, I'm serious. I'm serious.
Hooper.
They're all there.
Austin Hooper.
Austin Hooper, bro.
I
Remember
could go
the
on
name.
Madden and look up the top 30 tight ends, and his name
Remember
is
the
not
name.
coming up.
Remember the name. I'm telling you.
I remember it from the choke job Super Bowl. I remember his name.
Easy. So we'll keep it going here with running backs. Frank Gore, the end-all, be-all of running backs. Finished up with the Bills, is scheduled to be a free agent this year. What do you got?
AP's coming back. Frank Gore's coming back.
Frank Gore sticking around in Buffalo.
That record.
He's staying in Buffalo.
Surpassing him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Josh Allen ain't letting that guy. Oh, I'm talking about my guy.
Who?
Josh
Allen.
That is my guy.
Yeah. What a guy, right?
That will probably be the next jersey I invest in.
Oh yeah. No, I'm with
Josh
you.
Allen.
I could respect it.
If Tom Brady leaves, that's Bills Mafia.
Fair enough.
AFC East.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
No, I'm totally with you there. Moving on to Kareem Hunt, finished off the season with the Cleveland Browns. Is he sticking around, going or staying?
Man,
moving on, kicking
I don't
ladies
think
or?
Let's hope he doesn't kick any more ladies.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I don't think he stays in Cleveland.
Okay.
An interesting spot. I think there's a couple teams I could see going after him. I'll just rattle a couple.
Okay.
I think the Houston Texans. If they can get him cheaper than Miller or Hyde, why not?
Yeah. Right?
New England Patriots.
Okay.
Out of the backfield? If they want Tom Brady back, they have to get weapons.
I can see that.
Because he's real good at catching the ball.
Right.
That's a couple teams. Let me give you one more. I could see him going somewhere like maybe the Eagles.
Bro, you don't have any of the three that I've got.
Who'd you have?
Really? Those are great guesses. You said
Houston, New England, Philly.
Houston, New England, Philly. I love the combo. I think that's great possibilities.
I will give you. So when Le'Veon Bell was, he was gone out of Pittsburgh. Mm-hmm. I had New England and Houston as destinations for him where he would have been just elite.
Right.
And they didn't go to any.
Wow. I didn't think of any of those three teams. I'm thinking Miami Dolphins. They don't currently have a running back right now. I bet they go after maybe DeAndre Swift in the draft. It's kind of hard to say, but Kareem Hunt, I think you can get like on the pennies on the dollar. He's trying to come up. Now he's trying to come back up.
I don't think he's going to Miami for pennies on the dollar.
No?
You know what I mean? I think he'll get offered more money somewhere else.
Yeah. So you think he's going to get offered a deal somewhere, like a decent deal?
I would. If I didn't have like a solid one running back, I'd go after him.
I'm glad you said that. That leads me into my next team. The Indianapolis Colts. No. Marlon Mack came in last season, did really well, but
they have a solid backup running back too.
Yeah, but Kareem Hunt, when you think about the things that he did for the Kansas City Chiefs en route to almost a Super Bowl, I mean, he was great. He was great. My next team is going to be the and this was just kind of a reach, but Chris Carson and Rashad Penny just had not seemed to be able to kind of stay healthy. So if he ends up in Seattle, I would not be surprised. And I've read probably 5 or 6 blogs and articles about where he could possibly end up, and that wasn't any of them. And I'm like, why the hell not? I mean,
Seattle's got to go get him.
Right?
They got to go get rest on.
Like, it just seems like a great fit, especially for a team that really wants to run the ball. You can still keep Chris Carson, Rashad Penny. Rashad Penny's still on his rookie deal. Chris Carson is dirt cheap. I mean, why not? You know what I mean? True. So that was just a team that I came across, and I found it extremely hard to believe that there was nobody out there that had the Seattle Seahawks, kind of on the board. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we'll keep it going. Carlos Hyde and Lamar Miller we touched on earlier. LaShawn McCoy, man, cooked. Moving on to another team. What do you think?
So
no?
I think he stays with Andy Reid.
You think he stays with Andy Reid?
Yeah.
Even after the run that they had this season?
Win another ring. Do the same thing you did this year, and you'll get a second ring. Didn't have to play a playoff game.
Yeah.
I don't think. I think he stays in Kansas City.
Yeah, you're right. I guess I didn't think about it like that, but he did end up winning a ring, so that's always a huge plus. We touched on Austin Eckler and Melvin Gordon earlier. Derrick Henry will be a Tennessee Titan, I would imagine. There's no way they don't let him go. He is their offense.
Heard a caller today on a show say, "Let him walk."
Oh my
So,
God!
said he's gonna fall off like the rest of the running backs. So.
Get out. It gets pretty thin in the wide receivers and tight ends. Amari Cooper, Randall Cobb, Tavon Austin, all among free agents this season, all with the Dallas Cowboys currently until mid-March. Do the Cowboys keep Amari Cooper, or are we moving on?
No. We have to keep him.
Yeah, franchise tagging him too, you think, right? Yeah.
I think let Tavon Austin
Yeah.
You suck.
Right.
So
We keeping Randall Cobb around?
Oh, God, I hope so. I hope McCarthy can keep him.
Bro, I've heard so many people talking online and in person saying things like, man, Randall Cobb is just not it. He dropped something.
Is it.
Bro,
what do you want? A better Cole Beasley.
Yeah.
To me.
I totally agree.
Better Cole Beasley.
I totally agree.
I pray every night that we keep him around.
Absolutely. I really hope that he sticks around. Tavon Austin. Like the guy, respect the guy a lot. We just brought in his special teams coordinator from the Los Angeles Rams, where he did start off, but I just don't think that that we keep him around or anything. Robbie Anderson, wide receiver for the New York Jets, scheduled to be right. You talk about a guy that can pop the top off of a defense.
I'm afraid he ends up in our division with the Eagles.
With the Eagles? Oh, I can see that. Or maybe even the Giants.
No,
I think he moves across the street to the Giants.
He's going to. He's tired of losing. So
really?
He's going to the Eagles.
Yeah. I could see that. I could respect that move.
Well,
unfortunately, go ahead.
Another Jets receiver.
Okay.
Demaryius Thomas. Free agent.
Free agent. No, I don't think he finds a team anywhere.
Really?
Yeah, I think this entire draft this year, I think it wipes out all of those old veteran wide receivers. Demaryius Thomas, I don't think Dez. If Dez doesn't get signed with the Cowboys, I don't think he's coming back around. You think so?
I think if we don't find a way to bring Randall Cobb back, Dez is the first option they call.
Yeah, no, I got you. No, I can see that.
I'd love to see him back.
I would too. I would too. Absolutely. I would too. But that's my biggest thing is this year's draft is super, super wide receiver heavy. I think that there's a lot of talent out there.
Loaded.
So it's hard to say, but I don't think a guy like Demaryius Thomas, who's coming off of did he hurt his Achilles, his knee, or something like that? Something like that. Something that those over 30-year-old players
don't really
just
recover.
Right, exactly. And not a bad deal. Didn't he win a he won a ring with Broncos when okay. So that's what I thought.
The infamous pass from Tim Tebow.
From Team Tebow. Yeah, absolutely. We'll keep it rolling. Moving on to the tight end position, I brought up Austin Hooper. A couple of places for him I think he could go to is first the Chicago Bears. Trey Burton just didn't quite work out for the Chicago Bears. Maybe the Green Bay Packers. Maybe the New England Patriots.
I'll tell you where Austin Hooper is going to end up.
Okay.
It's going to be the Tampa Bay Vipers of the XFL. So
really,
that's my thoughts on him,
bro. You realize he made a huge jump this season.
Bro, I'm out on them. The Falcons, all of them, out on them. Other than Julio, I'm out on them.
Wow, you don't even like Calvin Ridley?
The Dirty Birds?
Yeah,
I'm not dirty anymore.
Oh my god,
Matty Ice.
Okay. But Austin Hooper, like I said, Bears, Packers, or Patriots. We'll keep an eye out on that.
See the Patriots.
Prop bet.
He'd probably be second option for New England if they don't get Hunter Henry.
Okay. Connor Jarwin, Jason Witten. Probably staying with the Cowboys. Oh, Blake Jarwin. What do you think of Blake Jarwin? Just as a Cowboy.
I like him.
Right?
Oh, I like him.
Right? I think he could be like that
He's
next
a
guy.
more athletic Jason Witten.
He could be that guy. The style of the way that these people are using, like Travis Kelce, George Kittle, Darren Waller, all those guys, I think he could definitely be one of those guys.
We got to find a way to get him back.
No, absolutely. I totally agree with you. Darren Fells, tight end for the Houston Texans. Just kind of hit and miss. It's hard to say. I mean, he was just kind of a guy that got the job done. Eric Ebron with the Indianapolis Colts, like I said earlier, I think he could really end up with the New England Patriots. I wouldn't be surprised. Hunter Henry, staying a Charger.
They have to.
Yeah. There's no way they don't. Well, man, that pretty much wraps it up for all of the free agents. It's going to be crazy to see all of this kind of unfold. The free agent season does. I don't remember the exact date. March
18th.
March 18th. I was going to say that. I was going to also say the 15th, though. So kind of up in the air on that one. Hey, move your mouse, though, because your computer kind of is scaring me. Oh, making you put the password in, top secret type stuff. What you got going on over there? We're still recording. We're still hot right now. We're still hot. Guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap up the show. I got a couple of quick questions for you, though.
I got a couple for you.
Oh, you got a couple for me?
Yeah,
you first. You
me to rattle first?
Yep.
Okay, well, this isn't really a question. It's a statement.
Okay.
Breeze is back.
Right.
So
yes,
Teddy B's gone.
Teddy B's gone.
He's out.
Taysom Hill?
Oh, yeah, he's staying.
Sticking around? Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Let me see. I guess we'll cover this probably next week. Lions are shopping Darius Slay.
Yep.
Yeah, I think he'll be gone.
Yep. We'll cover that. Hopefully this weekend.
Hopefully this weekend.
Yep. Yeah, we'll get into defensive free agents this weekend.
Is there any truth that Miami is going to pass on Tua?
There very well could be.
Oh, man, idiots.
Yeah.
Tom Brady supposedly going to get offered 2 years, $60 million from Las Vegas.
From Las Vegas? Yes,
wow,
I saw
how
that.
Do you turn that
yeah,
down, right?
I know.
And huge showdown in college basketball Saturday night.
Saturday night is going to be a great
3.
game. That is going to be
Baylor,
a great game.
Kansas.
Yep.
Let's go.
Yep.
Sick 'em Bears.
Yep.
I think that's it, man.
Yep, that's all you got.
NBA All-Star Game format, awesome. The
new
new format is
yeah,
awesome.
right.
So,
I really hope that the NFL kind of takes note and brings the action back to the game because they knocked it out of the park.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I was into it.
You know I was
into it. Yeah.
Yeah. That fourth quarter was legit.
And I typically won't watch stuff like that just because I feel like, man, they're really not giving
around,
it.
Like,
yeah.
It was intense.
Yeah, they're really not
very
giving
well
it.
Got hurt, all of them.
No, absolutely. NFL definitely needs to take notes. I'll
Buddy, rattle them off.
Oh, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Just
dude.
some quick questions, just kind of how we did rapid fire type stuff. Okay.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right, here we go. Last question: could Tyreek Hill compete on an Olympic track team?
Yes.
Could.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. Best high school sports movie. I'm going to rattle some off. Choices, okay? I'm not going to...
Oh, no, never mind. I got it.
Okay, I'm going to give you choices.
I know mine.
Best high school sports movie. Friday Night Lights. Remember the Titans.
Nope.
Coach Carter.
Mm-mm.
Varsity Blues.
That's second.
Gridiron Gang.
No.
And Bring It On. Oh,
I had it.
All right.
Oh, I had it. I think I still have to go Friday Night Lights. I think it's
Lights.
like 1A, 1B with Bring It On.
Right?
So 2 would obviously Varsity.
Yeah,
Blues,
no, I'm totally with you. When I saw Bring It On as an option, I was like, high school football.
I thought I had it wrapped up, and I did not.
Great movie for sure. Big over under that came out in the Major League Baseball world.
I love it.
So you ready? So the verbiage on this is over under. Houston Astros hit by pitches. Is it over or under 83 and a half? 83 and a half players hit by pitches the entire season. More than 83
Blow
and a
the
half?
Top off of it. That's what I hope.
That's
what I hope.
Okay. If you had to put some money down, who do you think?
How much money are we talking?
$1,000.
Oh, under.
Under, for sure.
God, $5 over.
Yeah, that's a lot of people,
that's
dude.
Every other game,
dude,
somebody's getting hit. Which, at the beginning of the season, it's going to be wild.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
The Dodgers do not play the Astros.
Right.
So probably go the under just because of that.
So we'll wrap it up with this one. Who do you think wins the fight this weekend?
Oh, easy. The knockout king, Bubba. The knockout artist, Deontay Wilder.
You think he takes it?
You want to know why? Because Fury has already said, I'm going to knock him out in 2 rounds.
He did say that.
I watched the interview of him. He said he's going to fight to knock him out.
Right.
And that's not his style.
Yeah.
And I think if you don't box that way all the time like Wilder does, you're open to get dropped.
Oh, yeah.
And I think Wilder drops him.
You think so?
About 9 rounds.
Wow. I could definitely see that. I think it's going to be a good back and forth type of thing. You think it ends in a knockout, or do you think it goes to a decision?
No, I don't think they let it go.
Somebody gets knocked out.
I think it's somebody's getting dropped, and it's Fury.
Really?
Dropped.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, it's going to be a great fight. I wanted to watch it, and I still might. But it's $80 freaking dollars, bro.
I'm out on that.
Golly, I'm gonna go watch it through somebody's window, or just jump the fence and join somebody's backyard barbecue or something.
Look it
watch
up on
the fight.
Twitch, man.
Twitch, Twitter,
Twitch.com, where they play games.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
You can search it on there. I watched all the last 3 or 4 McGregor
really?
fights on there.
Oh, cheat codes, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you just type it in. Just type in Fury Wilder. There'll be tons of streams.
Fair enough. Tanner, it's been a pleasure, brother.
Yeah, bro.
It's been a pleasure.
Yeah.
Guys, thank y'all so much for coming back and joining us for another video. I apologize that we kept it long, but it's great content. We have a good time, guys. We really enjoy doing this. We're definitely going to be keeping this content pumping, hopefully multiple times on a weekly basis. Yes. Again, guys, this is The Catch, a channel where we catch you guys up on all the weekly news and everything going on in the sports world. My name is Lawrence, a.k.a. Law, and this is my main man, Tanner. Thank you guys again. Peace.